Trump has started settling old scores, with his sights set directly on Elon Musk's SpaceX. However, after White House officials took action, they discovered that the US government seems unable to do without this entrepreneur. So, what impact will Trump's move to settle scores have on American politics? And why is it that the US can't do without Musk? Hello everyone, I'm Kwan. Welcome to Global Overview. On July 20th local time, just half a month after Musk announced the founding of the American Party, President Trump received some bad news from the General Services Administration. The United States can't advance its space program without Musk. According to a report by the Wall Street Journal, U.S. government officials have determined that they cannot cancel most of the government contracts with Musk's aerospace companies because SpaceX holds a dominant position in services like rocket launches and low Earth orbit satellites. It's hard to find a replacement. The report says that since early June, the Trump administration has launched a strict review of SpaceX's contracts with the federal government, trying to identify any potential waste. However, after more than a month, the White House had to admit that the U.S. government simply can't do without SpaceX. In addition, according to insiders, although some of SpaceX's contracts may continue to be reviewed, officials from the White House and other federal agencies do not intend to terminate their contracts with SpaceX because these collaborations are crucial to U.S. national defense and space programs. If the cooperation were to be terminated, it would affect U.S. space launches and the maintenance of the International Space Station. They could all end up in trouble. Some analysts say that Trump ordered a thorough investigation into the contracts between Musk's companies and the federal government in order to put pressure on his former ally, while also aiming to cut federal spending. But the facts have already shown that it's hard for Trump and Musk to have a painless breakup. For Trump, although there are other launch service providers to choose from, the time required to switch services would inevitably delay many important missions and strategic plans. They would be forced to postpone. And for Musk, although it's good news that the federal government can't do without SpaceX for now, it doesn't mean that Trump's pressure on him will stop here. Especially now, as American society becomes more divided and the infighting between the Republican and Democratic parties intensifies, Musk and the American Party want to become a key minority and even play a decisive role in tipping the balance in next year's midterm elections. He will inevitably have to endure being sidelined by the Trump administration. Some analysts believe that although Musk and Trump have almost completely fallen out, in order to ensure that his many projects continue to receive federal approval and support, Musk clearly won't sever his symbiotic relationship with the Trump administration entirely. After all, he knows very well that some of his companies are already deeply tied to multiple U.S. government departments. If the dispute between Musk and Trump continues, then his companies are very likely to lose federal government subsidies.